Hello everyone. Here I will be explaining my project. So this is a charity website which I have made, and the main aim of this website will be to connect the individuals and organizations who want to change the world. Here I will be explaining my every part of the project and show you the code, how it is in the manner which it has been done. As you can see, this is a complete responsive website as it is made with the language bootstrap. So let me show you. So as you can see, this is a complete responsive website. It is responding to it is responding to mobile view and the medium devices and the every small devices, and the as well as the login page which I have made, that even also is responsive, as both of them have made been on bootstrap. Let us first see the navbar. So this particular navbar has been created using bootstrap, and as we know that bootstrap is a CSS3 framework which is used to design responsive website. So now I would like to show you my code. After navbar, here this is image slider with the button left and right, and some of the text written on this. This image slider have been made with the language HTML, CSS and JavaScript. So basically the styling part of the image slider has been done with the CSS, and the image sliding to moving from the one image to the another image, I have used the JavaScript and defined the function. So let us see this image slider code, how it has been done. From this div, the image slider part of HTML starts, and within this div, the first image and the text is defined in the second and as well as the third. And this all the three parts of the div contains the class mySlide and fade, which have been styled in the style.css file. Here is this is JavaScript code of the image slider. So here what I have done is that I have initialized the slide index variable 0 and defined the function slide so slide with I variable in this slide, and here I have accessed the slides by his class name mySlide, which I have been shown earlier. And as this image slider is the automatic slider, so here I will for look for the constant sliding of the image for every 3 seconds. So slide index plus if the here I am increasing the value of the slide index by 1, and if the slide index greater than slide length, which is of the 3, I have used the 3 image. If the great length, the slide index equal to 1 and slide is -1, which means the the present image will be shifted to the next image after 3 seconds. So and here I have the script function. So this particular function gives functionality to the image to uh, move from one image to the another image after every 3 seconds. Now what I have done is I have divided my body part into two parts, left part and right part, and taken a space between two, is that is left and right part. And as you can see, I have done it using this div tag. Firstly, what I have done, I have taken a div containing a container float and a class row, and my row I have taken in my row I have taken a class, and in which define the properties for the different types of devices, which will make my website responsive. And from here my left side of the div start. So firstly, left side I have defined the left side of the div, which will use the. So from here my left side of the home part is start, and as you can see I have taken a I have shown you the div part, and it is not possible for me to show all the means line by line code, has because the video will become too long. And so you can again I am saying you can refer my code at my GitHub repository link, which I will give in the description. So here you can see what I have done. Firstly, I have taken a div, and I have given the display flex and justify content center and align item center properties of the bootstrap, and added a heading tag happening now. It means basically this is the header part of the this div tag, and after that I have included an image using a figure tag, and after which there is a paragraph part which is showing some little bit of information about the event going on, where it, let me show you the code, let me show you the website. So these are the about the information about the event where going on, and this part is done here. So the main part which I want to show you is that like button and the reply button. So here my div part is start of the like button, in which I have taken a class left div like, and id I have taken like button, and in which I have defined classes equal to font awesome and included like like, and after that I have taken a then this button I have, and again I have taken a button which is of the view detail button, on which I am calling one function on click. On clicking the function I am calling a function reply and passing a argument as a reply one. So though there are means I want to tell you that you can perform this double clicking and the clicking method on the number means different method, but I have so chooses one method of the JavaScript method and try to do it unique. So what I am doing here, I will show you the JavaScript code. Where is the JavaScript code? So here you can see, here it is a JavaScript code. So here on so this particular JavaScript part, here firstly what I have done, I have taken a click counter and initialize with a 0, and what I have done, I am adding an event to a like. So how to assess the like here? So what I have done here is firstly I have define the like button use get element by id. I have shown you earlier. I have adding id like button. So after adding event on click, I am calling a function anonymously at instant and clicking and incrementing the variable as one. And if I'm using if else, and if the click count equal to one single time clicker, and I'm setting out a function and calling an anonymous function click count equal to 0 and single click, and I'm setting a timeout function of the single click within 400 milliseconds, and else if click count is equal to 2, clear timeout means I am clearing the timeout of the single click function, and again initializing the clear count variable to 0, which means if the double click it has been occur, then um, click function will call double click function. So where I will define these two functions as here the single function I am calling as defining a single function, and I have font weight I have defined bold, background equal to color, and color equal to this 9, and changing the inner HTML value to like button, and on double click as you can see the same has been done here. So basically I want to explain you that what I have done here is whenever I am clicking double time, and then function is calling, this function is calling, and whenever I am clicking the single function, then this function is calling, and this is being done using this function. And now I will show you, I would like to show you the my part JavaScript part of my comment function. So what I am doing here is firstly I have taken initialize your reply equal to rep. So it is not mandatory for us to take any this here we can take anything as we want, but I have taken rep has response. And what if the log on to hi means console dot, it will show you hi in the console dot log function, but for this replies part, what we need to do is we need to first access to the div section which I have shown you earlier. Let me show you again. So this section for div part we need to access this part, this part, like in this view details I need to access this part. So how it can be done? So as I have shown you earlier in my code, that I was passing a value on calling a function replies, and after replying, what I have done, I have set a um, and for assessing the div part, what I am doing is I am assigning a variable to res, and by get element by id rep means I am assigning this rep to this res section. That if our class is equal to res.class name equal to replies, we are changing a class name, another class name to result, which has been defined in the style CSS. And if and else if class name equal to result, then what we are doing is we are so this I have put it for the console log to check up that console debugging. So we are setting a class name to replies. So this was the basically the JavaScript code which has been done for adding the view details and the like part of the project. So this particular page is of the login page, and this has been written using bootstrap and the CSS, and this is the CSS page of the login page. These are the simple properties which have been used, as you can see here. And for the screen, for the responsive screen, I was getting some of the difficulties with the small devices. So what I have done, I have used the media only screen, which max width 678 pixel and background size equal to 600 pixel 300 pixel, which made my website worked. So